Hi, I'm Elijah Probst, one of your two Democratic candidates for state rep in the 76th District of PA. I'm born and raised in Woodward Township in the heart of Clinton County, and I'm dedicated to service to our area, which has earned me my Eagle Scout for my hard work with the many different communities here. I'm experienced in service to the community, and I know that my skills in working with others and my drive to fight for what is best for the district will serve it well with me as your next state representative. What have you done to familiarize yourself with the issues in parts of the district that are new to you? What do you see as the differences/similarities between the needs of constituents in Clinton and Union counties? Well, I won't pretend to be as familiar with the constituents of Union County as well as I am with Clinton, but I have been working hard to get out in person and reach as many voters as possible directly through both my heavy door-to-door canvassing and my online voter outreach through social media and other platforms. I encourage conversation with all members of the community, regardless of party, county, or any other factor. Everyone in every county and district needs and deserves a representative that is approachable and available to listen to their issues and will work with them to improve the district for all. Why should voters elect you and not your primary opponent or the incumbent? Well, simply put, my platform makes me much more likely to win in November at the general. While many policies with far left appeal would be a great idea if passed by the state legislature, the current political reality and past several election cycles have shown that isn't necessarily what the majority of voting constituents in the district wants. My common sense policies appeal to both Democrats and moderate Republicans, and things like my pledge to give over half of my $90,000 salary to create a fund to support local small businesses and organizations earns the respect of voters and shows them I'm not just another typical candidate. I am very confident that a large portion of moderate Republicans will support me in the November election thanks to my common sense policies, while also maintaining high democratic ideals and ensuring what's best for the district. The COVID-19 pandemic has demonstrated a weakness in healthcare in rural Pennsylvania in particular. What would you do to improve healthcare, including mental health care, and its delivery in rural Pennsylvania? So, yeah, the pandemic has definitely revealed weaknesses in our healthcare system. Rural Pennsylvania really struggled during the height of the pandemic, with our area specifically having some of the highest COVID rates in the state. Many members of my family are healthcare workers, and I've seen firsthand that they've struggled as much as anyone during these difficult times. To ensure a more robust and flexible healthcare system for rural PA in the future, I've been working with and reaching out to some of the largest healthcare organizations in the state, like the SEIU Home Care Workers Union, to gather their expertise and ensure that the experts in the field will have a place at the table when it comes to making future healthcare decisions. This will improve the quality of healthcare across rural PA and help prevent another COVID-19 situation. How will you address broadband availability for rural areas? Well, in this modern, technology-connected era that we live in, broadband accessibility will continue to grow in its importance, especially in this post-pandemic world we're living in now, where things like work from home continue to become a more common part of life for many. It's unreasonable and unfair that the only way for many rural families to get access to broadband is to either have to pay for expensive service extensions or to move to areas with better internet availability. Like any other important service or utility, it shouldn't be a struggle to have access to vital resources that are needed for success in our modern world, and broadband internet should be available for any Pennsylvanian who wants it. Each of Pennsylvania's 6 neighboring states already have a minimum wage higher than $7.25 an hour. Do you support raising minimum wage for all workers in Pennsylvania? If so, how should a minimum wage increase be implemented? So, minimum wage is always a controversial subject, especially in PA for a lot of people. But my stance is nobody who works 40 hours a week full-time deserves to live in poverty. It's difficult, though, because while many companies could easily afford a minimum wage increase, and many do, a lot of large companies do offer starting salaries above $7.25, some form of state subsidy or tax break for smaller businesses that would otherwise struggle from a wage increase could be a potential solution for that. But it will take careful consideration to create a plan that will both support workers and promote a livable wage without damaging the many small businesses in our communities that would otherwise suffer from it. How would you address fair funding of public school districts? Quality education for our children is vitally important. Public education makes up a massive portion of our children's lives, and it has a massive impact on their future. The quality of our public schools has the opportunity to massively influence the direction of a child's life, for good or bad. And members of the government, including myself, if elected, are nothing less than obligated to ensure that these kids get every opportunity for quality education and success that is possible. A robust system is going to be required to evaluate each district and assign an adequate budget to ensure not just quality education, but a better future for all of our children. Thank you all for listening to these questions. I hope you found them informative, and I appreciate you taking your time and doing your due diligence as a voter to be informed of all of the candidates. I might be young for the position, but I wouldn't be running if I didn't believe in a better future for all of us in Pennsylvania. Regardless of who you support, be sure to get out and vote on the May 17th primary and make your voice heard. And go to vote.pa.gov if you need help finding your polling place or registering to vote. Thank you again for listening, and I hope you all have a great day.